Alright, don't mind me. I forgot to put on the brake mode in the background, so we're gonna have a little bit of a road bump here for a second while I get this set up. Because my computer reset because there's updates. So now it's all goofed up. You might hear some music. Don't mind the music. Oh, you know I muted it. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you done this. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, give me 2 seconds to get everything in here. This is really just not in the original order I wanted it, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright. I have to quickly go to the video break mode to initialize VLC in case there is a break, so give me 2 seconds to make sure that works. We're not actually taking a break. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, that was my bad. I did not get that set up properly. So now we're good. I got everything good to go, hopefully. I hate when there's a fucking Windows update and everything gets reset. Alright. Hey, we already got some people in here. Alyssa Saisei says, growing a goatee, I see. Not really. I just have been lazy and have not shaved. I try to shave, like, only once a week because, like, I just think it's a pain in the ass. And that just seems to be a nice time to do it, essentially. As I have grown older, though, I've learned that maybe I might need to shave twice a week, and I'm just going to have to live with that fact, or, like, every 3 or 4 days. But, yeah. I'm definitely getting rid of this tonight, though. I feel very, very scruffy and awful, but it is what it is. You Woo Beat says, Dance Mat Gang. We got Yanni in here. He says, Mork. I hope he had a good time in my house. I'm sure you guys saw him on stream during my friend's play marathon at my house for my birthday. It's really nice to catch up with him. He's been doing good, thankfully, so I've been doing good. Everybody seems to be doing good for the most part. I know there's a few people that weren't able to make it and stuff like that you know, they're having a hard time right now. And the one thing I'll say too is, like, hey, if any of those people are, like, really having a hard time, they're not able to, like, pay the entrance fee or something like that, and they just want to spend some time with friends and stuff like that, they of course are always welcome in here. We'll find a way to get them in. They don't need to worry about paying, but I'll make that a little bit more clear and concise next time at the very least. So but yeah, it was a good time overall. So, oh yeah, thanks for having me. It was a good time. See? Sweet. He definitely gave Crossbeat some love, and he gave DDR Solo a lot of love too, which I really appreciate. And Pump It Up, because no one, I swear, out of the other, like, 2 parties I've had so far, not a single person has ever played Pump It Up. He was, like, literally one of the first people to play it. So I really appreciated it. And I'm not good at Pump It Up, so I don't know how, like, well done my dance pads were. So I was really hoping that somebody would play it and actually give me some positive feedback. We got Poisek on TikTok. He says hello. So, or hurro. Hurro to you. Crossbeats, my beloved. I miss Crossbeats so much. Yeah, it's a lot. That actually got quite a bit of love this get together. Like, this whole get together this last time was so weird because normally, like, My is 100% no questions asked, like, the most played game. And every time I went into the basement, nobody was playing it. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know if it was, like, people weren't playing it because they thought it was going to be streamed and it wasn't. I don't know if people were playing it because just the people that I had over weren't interested in it. I have no idea what was going on, but yeah, nobody was playing My. I was just shocked. Like, Sound Voltix got played a lot. Chunilim got definitely played the most of all the games I have. There's just not a lot of Chunilim cabinets, like, in Illinois at all. You have round 1, which is Paradise Lost offline, or I think you can go to, damn it, what was that place called? B-Hop. I think B-Hop has a Chunilim cabinet, so. But yeah, besides those 2 options, that's it. So. What do you think about people getting Pump It Up confused with DDR? I don't think of anything. You know, like, a lot of those people aren't familiar with Pump It Up. They don't know it exists. They just assume that all dance games are the same. It didn't have a chance really in the console market because Konami won a lawsuit, or they settled out of court with Andamiro and told them, like, you can't release any console ports of your dance game. That's going to be one of our primary markets. That was part of the deal that they made in court. So, yeah, a lot of people aren't going to know what Pump It Up is unless they actually went to an arcade and actually were playing it all the time. Like, a bunch of us nerds do. Hoping that I can make it up there in the next year. Driving up from Texas will wear me out. It'll be worth it, in my honest opinion. Yeah, we've had people come from quite far away, actually. I actually have no idea how long the drive would be from Texas, but we've had people come from Ohio and St. Louis, Missouri before, and I'm like in the Chicago suburbs. So, you know, you would definitely not be the first person coming from out of state, you know. And everybody seems to have a good time that's come out here. If you want to find a place to lodge nearby, there's definitely hotels by me. There's actually a really nice one right off of 355. Is that what that road is? I think I'm thinking of it a little bit too farther down. It's either 355 or 290. Like, it's literally right there. It's right off the expressway. It's like a 5-minute drive from my house through, like, the suburbs. So it's like a great place to stay, honestly. Let's see. Wasn't Pump It Up Exceed released on PS2? It was. And I think that was outside of, like, the amount of time that Konami told Andamiro that they couldn't release, like, games on the console market. Or there was a gray area and they somehow found a loophole in it. I'm not quite sure. There was also PSP games for Pump It Up in Korea, which is very strange. I used to have Pump It Up Zero for PSP. That was definitely interesting. It was an interesting port. But yeah, we'd love to have you on one of the next adventures. Personally, I wouldn't probably come out here during summer if I end up having one, because it will just suck, honestly. It's going to be really hot and miserable. Actually, over summer, I think my next event will be a light event, where I only turn on very specific machines, because it's going to be very hot, and it will not be enjoyable to have all the machines running at the same time. That air conditioning definitely won't be able to keep up. So, yeah, like, things like Beatmania 2DX would be turned off, DJ Max Technica probably wouldn't be on, Easy2DJ probably wouldn't be on, My would probably stay on, Subvoltix would probably stay on, one of the DDR machines would be on, so probably not the summer one, but the one going into fall, you probably definitely want to try to get out there for, if you're trying to get out here at least for this year. So, food for thought. Yeah, let's see. It wasn't going to official expo, which kind of a lot easier for me. Hello, how do you get a boat for your Twitch icon? How do you get a boat? I don't even know. I didn't even know there was boats for Twitch icons. That's crazy. Are you talking about the... Oh. What? Yeah, what does that mean? Does that mean they're like a VIP or something? I have no idea. Somebody else can answer that. Let's see. Joshua on TikTok says, should Konami revive older Konami original songs? Sure, why not? I mean, they're their own songs, so I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do it. I think that's probably a great idea, just to fill out the song list a little bit more and add some classics back into the game, like Make Them Move, the Good Cool song, or Let Them Move. Is that what it's called? Now I'm second guessing myself. It's been so long since I played that song. Let's see, what are, like, really crazy old school songs are there? I can't think of actually too many. Konami's been pretty consistent with keeping a lot of their originals on the game. Probably Fifth Mix had, like, Radical Faith that they could put back on and stuff like that. So, I don't know. A lot of their current gen stuff has stayed with the game. I feel like DDRX just cut out a lot of content. And after DDR Extreme going to Supernova, they cut out a lot of original content. Matsuri Japan's another one. You know, Naoki's not with the company anymore. Let Them Move and Naoki. Yeah, I'm thinking of, there's a Good Cool song that is not fucking, Let Them Move. That would be nice to bring back just because it's a troll song. There's a good cool song, I swear to God. Make Your Move. That's gotta be it. That has to be the song name. DDR, Make Your Move. That makes sense that a song named Make Your Move would be on DDR. Yes, it's called Make Your Move. That was the song I was thinking of originally. Hi on TikTok says, do you have tips on how to get good at Tuna Them, Arcade Cabinet, or Chrono Circle? Chrono Circle, don't even waste your time. That game is 100% discontinued. Nobody plays that game because it was just really shitty in the fucking first place. Like, I don't know anyone that's ever said, like, oh, yeah, I'm, like, trying to get really good at Chrono Circle. That's just, like, a sentence that's never existed. So, yeah. Good luck with that one. Tuna Them, I mean, learn to play fast. Like, I read on, like, I think times 8.5, and, like, the expert saying is 6.5, I think, for reading speed. So, you can definitely read way faster, and the faster you can read, the more spaced out the notes are, and the more sense you're going to be able to make of it. But that's basically the biggest thing I have. I think Tuna Them's a very basic game. There's not actually a lot to it. So I think that's probably one of the easiest games to pick up and become very, very good at very quickly. The first time I went to Japan, I was passing the hardest songs in the game, and like I was just like, whatever. You know, like this, it took me like 3 days to get this good. So it just comes down to the accuracy side of things, and back then I don't even think you could change your offset. So it's changed a lot over the years, but it's they've definitely made it easier in some instances. The hardest part is like when there's events that you're going through, if you're on an online cabinet, passing songs you need to use specific characters to be able to pass the charts. That's the hardest part to learn. Ugh. I'm trying to get good at Sound Voltex, but I suck. Still have fun, though. Yeah, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I'm not very good at Sound Voltex, in my opinion. I think I could probably pass up to, like, 16s and 17s. And then after that, like, 18s are maybe few and far between. 19s, absolutely no way. And 20s, yeah, not even close. So, yeah. Alright, well, we've been sitting here for about 13 minutes now, so I'm going to get up and actually probably start playing, because I can't just sit here and talk all day. So, let's go ahead and stand up. Alright, yes, hello, I'm here. I need to tie my pants, by the way, so give me 2 seconds. Because these pants will definitely fall off. I struggled in Japan wearing these, like, twice. Because I went to go play DDR and like they just don't want to stay attached to my body. Alright, cool. Alright, so today we're playing DDR83 a little bit more. Tomorrow, one of my goals, I'm actually going out with my family in the morning to celebrate my birthday from last week. But after that, when I come back, I'm going to try to wire up DDR Extreme to my older DDR cabinet and see if I can get that working. So either tomorrow or next week at some point, we'll be able to play DDR Extreme. And DDR 4th Mix solo, I have to do a little bit of slight wiring to be able to get the video capture working again on it. So that will also be a thing coming up in the future as well. But anyways, besides that, we're going to probably get started here. Oh, you know what? My card is on my Tuna Them machine. I was playing it earlier. 1 second. Yeah, I had actually like a maintenance tech come out here to like work on my furnace and my air conditioner. I just have like yearly maintenance done, and while they were here, I was playing some Tuna Them while I waited. So, yeah, that's why my card was not at my machine like it normally is. All right. We're We'll probably go back to the third mix floor, do some warm-ups, and then we'll jump in and try and get some new content. But if you're not here yesterday, shame on you. But also you missed a really, really good PSD. Which was on this. I PFC'd this on double yesterday. 22 perfects, which is insane. They're the hardest song. Oh, I might have to play this later. If I have to. Alright. Anyways, back to third mix. Alright. Start with, oh, you know what? That's an 11. That's an 10. Classic. Naked girl in the background. Yeah, drop the ball. Start. Not very good run though. Alright, I have to change my offset a little bit. I like actively remember to play late during that run. So the problem with playing older songs, the syncing is typically really early, and I have to figure out what the offset should actually be when I'm playing. I'll definitely get some time on that. Let's see. If I had to play fast, if I was playing fast, then I'd have to move it that way. No, that jacket never got changed. It's always been the jacket.
Cheer it up, y'all. Yeah, drop the ball.
I fucked that up so bad. I think I want to change the offset just a little bit more.
Ready, set, stop. Yeah, drop the ball.
Split was pretty even too, so I think we're on a good offset. Oh man. Thankfully, that song is great. I actually love it to death.
That's it! See you next time!
Oh. Alright. Alright, getting sub 10 on a lot of these third mix charts, I can already tell is going to be a struggle. Drop the Bomb's not even that hard. The nice thing about some of the charts is like, they don't really stop and they're just chords and beats. But doesn't mean they're easy chords and beats. It just means like it's easier to stay on beat.
Turn up the music loud.
Yeah, drop the bomb.
That was such a good run, I literally just threw it away. Alright. Yeah, I can do that set, I guess. Hold on. Let me finish up this double set, or at least finish off the bomb. Thank you for the donut.
Ready, set, step. Yeah, drop the bomb.
Thanks for following. It's an STP. I just know it could be like 5. Oh, Jesus. Mostly going too slow now. Maybe I adjust my offset in the other direction to fix it a little bit. But overall, not too bad. You can definitely feel a little bit of a wonkiness of third mix on this chart more at the beginning when it goes like, there's a stream that ends on this arrow, and then the next arrow is the down arrow over here. And like, that like never really happens on double, so yeah, you see a lot of like weird transitions and stuff like that, a lot of third mix stuff, so yeah, get used to seeing that. It's gonna come back to haunt us, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll run it through one more time. Just see if I can improve it after adjusting my offset, and yeah, we'll see if we can get it to 5 or below. Really would be great.
These tracks are off the bomb. Ready, set, stop. Yeah, drop the bomb. That's it. See you next time on
The person that followed me, Doggo on PC, and he said, "Oh, watching coming in from YouTube." Oh, well, welcome to the better streaming platform for, you know, the actual streamer. I actually make way more money on Twitch than I do on YouTube. YouTube is so bad. I cannot even believe how bad YouTube has gotten, like, in the past, especially, like, post-COVID, but even before, like, COVID and stuff like that, you could tell, like, the whole thing was going in a completely different direction, and, like, the small people were going to get hit the hardest, because, YouTube Premium is a thing, so we don't really get ad revenue from people that have YouTube Premium. Yeah, and just in general, like, I feel like they changed the algorithm so like my videos like never show up anymore. Even like if you're subscribed and stuff like that, you probably don't get the notification, unfortunately. So yeah, it sucks. On Twitch, like, I actually get money for the ad revenue. I get a pretty nice, I'm trying to think of the word, like a nice split of the subscriptions. Yeah, it just seems to be better overall, just streaming on Twitch. So I know people get beaten up by the ads. I'm not really in charge of that. The algorithm is for it. So yeah, I'm sorry if you get bombarded by like 20 ads at one time. Hey, my girlfriend's watching me on TikTok. She's probably like, look at this fucking loser. But anyways, we're gonna do the your set here. Let me give you a shout out. Elisa Saisei says, would love to see you play Holic, Onyx, Paranoia Rebirth, Sakura. Can't stop falling in love with Speed Mix, Max Yarn, Super Max Me Mix. Thank you for being awesome to watch and talk with when the chance shows itself. Also, your thing got cut off, unfortunately. Hello, can I scroll down, please? Oh god, not that much. Oh my god, this thing sucks. Also, Voids is cute. Okay, well, I didn't say that. Just for the record, I'm not saying he's not cute. I haven't really seen him that much. I've seen him in his like little tiny Discord picture. I will totally rate men though. Don't judge me. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with your set. What am I playing first? Holic. Oh gosh. This is old school. emceed this in front of like 3 people at round 1 in Fox Valley, and they were like shook when I did it for some reason. I still think that's so funny. My timing's gotta be very off on it. Let's see. I have no idea what offset I should put on this. I'm just gonna leave it on that. Hope for the best.
First stage. Here comes the beat. I crown you king, the combo king. It's yours for you and only you, baby. 100 combos. Look at all that blade. You're the combo king. Make some noise. Holla. 200 combos. I crown you king, the combo king. You're the one they came to see. 300 combos.
1.
One mistake. Go.
Just 1. Yeah, like I said, if I'm not seeing that before, I was like, yeah, I'd probably be throwing a temper tantrum right now. So, it doesn't really bother me. It's whatever. Oh, let me try this energy drink. I've not had this C4 before. It's 0 sugar. Frozen bombsicle C4. Let's go ahead and give this a try. I've had the red one. The red one's pretty good. Wow. That's excellent. That tastes literally like a bombsicle. That's insane. Alright, what am I playing next? Onyx? Onyx ESP, okay. I think that's an A2O plus.
Second stage. Show me what you got.
2 or 3 perfects. So, and I think that's on Dave and Buster's. I got that of all places. So, yeah, that run was a little dog water, unfortunately. But definitely got my blood pumping. I haven't really played anything that had like nearly 600 notes like all week, just because I'm just getting back into playing after being sick and stuff like that. So yeah, it was certainly a workout. But 7's still a decent run. My offset could have been a little bit better, I think, though. I was definitely mostly playing too fast. So, oopsies. You live and learn. What's next? Paranoia Rebirth? Is that third mix? Yeah. All those songs just start blending together, you know? It's probably gonna be very fast. It sure is. Again, I think my offset was a little bit not true to what I would probably play that at. That could have been an MFC for sure. I feel like I just like rocked everything on that chart. What helps a lot in this song in particular is I can read it at 620. It's not an issue, and it just doesn't really stop. There's not like big gaps in the middle of the song or anything like that. Like it's just chords and eighths, just constantly. So it's pretty solid to just kind of like marvelous attack and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. Not a bad run at all.
That's it. See you next time.
Why is 30 Live still in DDR World? It was a contest song, and if you entered the contest and you won, you basically gave Konami the rights to the song, so they could keep it in the game forever. So, yeah, it will never be removed. It's not even considered a license for that reason. I think basically the gist of it was Konami paid you off so they could keep the song in the game for as long as they wanted forever. So it wasn't a bad deal. Okay, I have three more songs to go through. Sakura. I like how I had the PFC on Expert Non Challenge. I just cannot hit the ending on challenge. Like, it just feels so wrong for some reason. Trying to think of what my offset should be here. Thank you for following. Fuck! I was mostly playing too fast. So this should be like one more negative.
First stage. All right, let's go. You're gonna break the meter. Can't wait to see it. Yes. You're dancing like a pro. 100 combos. You're on fire. You're on your combo. Combo after combo. Look at all those combos. Sakura. 300 combos. Oh yeah, they're giving it up for two. Yes. 400 combos. So
Damn it. That was so close. Whatever. I still get down a double. I went a little bit too slow on the slowdown. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. I think the next song's Max Street Heart Super Max Me Mix. No, it's Can't Stop Falling in Love. That's Super Max Me Mix. Okay.
come on, Holmes. Select your music.
It says I PFC'd that. I did not PFC that. The flag will probably get fixed after this round, though, so that's good. That was in the infancy of the server. That score, so it thinks like everything was a PFC to full combo. It was pretty bad. It's the fall in love. I'm gonna try to play this at 3.75.
Select level. Second stage. Ready, set, step.
so bad on the gallops. I've been out of the DDR scene for a while. Cool to see you streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere. For the most part. There's a big hiatus in 2021, but I've mostly been here. I'm not dead yet. I probably should be, but whatever. Whatever! Alright. Extra hard super max me a mix on double. Or not double. On challenge. Bro, I would be pissing myself if I had to play that on fucking on double. It's a bad chart on double. Alright, well. I kept flagging this. Somebody asked what does the offset do? It changes where the arrows are placed in relation to the audio of the song. So if you move it negative, it moves the arrows farther back. If you move it positive, it moves it forward more later in the song. No, I actually don't think I'll be able to PFC this, unfortunately. Let's get rid of this cough, or I'm just gonna struggle otherwise. Got really shaky at the end. Ugh. Damn, bro. There you go. There's your set.
That's it. See you next time on the dance floor.
Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just have had like gunk stuck in my throat ever since I've been sick. So I'm still trying to get over it. I'm still coughing a little bit. I'm just happy that I got it out of the way now before I go to Japan, because if I got lost in Japan, that's happened once before. It's like the worst experience ever. That was so fast. Yeah, I do read really, really fast on DDR, so 45 3-1 is still a damn good run? I don't think so. I've had so many one great runs at this point on that song. I did dominate the section that I normally mess up, so it almost makes me want to go back and try again. Maybe I will. My also is definitely off. I was playing too slow mostly still. I love I'm an Albatross. What are you talking about? That's one of the best licenses in the game. Where are you going to Japan for? For vacation. Just for fun. I try to go every year. I've been pretty good at it except for 2020, 2021, 2022. COVID. Couldn't go there. I was mostly playing too slow. I'm on 0.5. What are you gonna do there? Honestly, probably hang out at arcades all day. That seems to be my go-to thing. I'm actually debating if I'm going to Okinawa and Sapporo right now. The issue is if I go either of those two places, if I want to leave Sapporo and like travel through Hokkaido, I would have to rent a car. And if I go to Okinawa, you might as well rent a car. And like I'm worried about driving a car in Japan. So I'm like really just trying to do some soul searching, decide if I want to go through that trauma of a car rental in Japan.
Select level. First stage. Alright, let's go.
I was so shaky on that run. Whatever. It's over. Finally got that piece of shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was really loathing having to play that because I'm still recovering from being sick, but here I am playing 16s, being a PFC on the new one that's been on my hit list for many years. I definitely could not count how many times I've gotten 1 grade on this on 2 hands. I would need probably like 3 or 4 hands to be able to count that number, unfortunately. So, yeah. It's finally nice to put this to rest. That MA has a lot to be desired, but I'll still take it because it is new. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. SPFC number 2191. I'm gonna share that with the boys, even though they probably have no idea what it means. Yeah, let's give it to the boys. I just said LOL. Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah. One day I'll probably come back and improve that MA. I really think I can get sub 30 no problem. I got really off at the very end of the song. I got a bunch of fasts there, and after the slowdown it speeds up, I goofed up a bunch right there. And that's been kind of like the bane of my existence, unfortunately, so once I actually take a little bit of a break from the song and come back to it, I'm pretty sure I could probably do a lot better on it. But hey, a PFC is a PFC. It's brand new. What you gonna do? Let's fucking move on. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy too, because I actually think the expert chart's so much harder than the challenge chart. This folder is just like gold. Besides fascination.
Whoa!
That they get robbed on all the time. Maybe I can at least grateful combo this. I'm gonna try. I think that this song is the most nerve-wracking song in the entire game. It just sounds like it's fucking hard as shit. That's funny. It says it's a PFC, it's definitely not.
Ready, set, step!
felt awful.
Yo, check out these cuts.
Oh boy. Now I'm gonna play on challenge. That's gonna suck so much worse. At some parts. If you ever play Pump It Up, there is a Pump It Up machine right there. I never play it. I just PFC'd Max 300. Yeah, we're here for it. There's a Super Max Me version on challenge too. Thank you for following. I just got here, my man. No, you're all good. It's just funny because, like, I literally had just played that. Literally, it's in the set, actually. You'll see on the results screen. Alright. This is the last Max song we're doing.
Let's go. Look at all that booty. You're the combo king. 100 combos.
I have not played that in so long. Oh, I forgot to say the Max 300. It was there, I promise.
That's it. See you next time on the.
Holy shit. Is this like a personal arcade? Is this a personal what? Personal arcade? He said twice. Yes. This is at my house. If it was a public machine, I'm pretty sure you would hear a lot of other noises going on. But I get that question asked quite a bit on TikTok. If DDR pads in arcades worked as smoothly as yours, I would get back into it. Yeah, this is a lot of work. There's no doubt about that. Like, one of the most common questions I get on TikTok is like, how much did the machine cost you? And it's like, that's so hard for me to answer because when I got this machine, it was not in very good playable form. I had to do a lot of work to it to get it to what it is now. There was a lot of problems with it. A lot of it was cosmetic, but some of it was with the pads and stuff like that too. I wish I had enough time to make a video about it. I just was in a time crunch because I had gotten the machine. I was working on it like every day for like 2 months. And I was just like, I have to get this ready to go before I go to Japan. Like, because I want to be able to practice and, you know, play and get used to playing on like a newer game. And then like, I was just like, I can't videotape any of this. Like, it's just gotta take way too long. So I just refurbished the whole thing. There was a lot of painting. There was a lot of fixing wiring issues. I had to replace a lot of the LEDs on it. The light spires had Sharpie over them, so the lighting wasn't as strong and stuff like that, which is very interesting. Yeah, what else was wrong with this? I replaced the monitor. I hated the monitor that was originally in it. I replaced the board after I got back from Japan with a newer version. I completely took apart the dance pads, put brand new sensors in all of them, raised them, modified them. I repainted the front of the cabinet and the outskirts of the dance pad. Yeah, it was a lot of work. It's too much money. That's how much I have looked. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of money. I mean, this machine was a lot of money, but the deal I got on it was like a no-brainer to me. I knew it was not in good shape because I could see from the pictures. Yeah, it was not in good shape. Like, these machines, like, I've seen them go between $10,000 and $12,000, and I got it for a little bit more than half of that, essentially, so. I'm pretty happy with how the machine turned out at the end of the day, because I'm sure it's probably one of the best DDRX cabinets in existence. So, somebody on my Twitch said it's like buying a used car. It's cheap to get, but can cost hundreds and thousands to maintain. That is true. I don't feel like if you're in a private setting, it's going to cost you a lot more outside of your initial investment into like buying the machine and buying all the parts you need. After that, the maintenance is not really expensive. And a lot of people say, oh, your electricity bill must be so high. It really isn't. It costs way more money, like 4 or 5 times as much to charge my electric car than to run a DDR machine. So it is not that expensive, even with all the lights and stuff like that. It's not that bad. So, but yes, like your upfront costs, like you might pay $60 for a DDR machine, like I did with that machine over there. I paid $60 for that machine, but I probably put $1,000 of parts into it. Like it was a long journey to get it to what it is now. So yeah, it costs money. All right. Now we're gonna go back to double. We're gonna try to get, or should I try to get MFC real quick? How much time do I have? I'm gonna try to get 1 MFC. And then we'll move back over to double. Alright, that fixed that. Okay, that got fixed. Cool. Alright, I fixed all the flags now, I think. Except for healing division. I think that one's might still be messed up. It says I failed it, but I passed it. One day I'll go back and play it. I won't do that right now.
Yo, tear it up!
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall. So you don't even face the fears fire. Light your fire inside. Search deep within your heart, and you will find your way. Open your eyes, chase clouds in the wind. And if you try to combo, then you give the breakthrough. But there's nothing you it's a whole world waiting there. And if you go, you'll see the dreams through you can do it. Don't be afraid. Don't slip away. This is your time.
My offset was so off on that. Going so fast. Alright, let's fix it. When is the Konami tournament for DDR? What do you mean? Let's see, if I was going too fast.
Second stage. Here comes the beat.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall. So you don't even face the fears fire. Light your fire inside. Search deep within your heart, and you will find your way. Open your eyes, see the way you if you judge your combos, then you give the breakthrough. But there's nothing else. It's a whole world waiting there. And if you go, you'll see the dreams through you can do it. Don't be afraid. Don't slip away. This is your
Well, we're getting there. I definitely going too slow in the 12 minutes, just gotta speed that up. And after that, I think I'm gonna be okay.
Let's go!
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the
Everyone else was dancing. Now, what will you do?
Going too fast.
That's
Come on, do my amusement pass. All caps, Alex King, DDR fan 360 explanation point. Hello, how are you?
Ready, set, step.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall.
Going too fast. Adjust my option a little bit. I'm going too fast. Right in the middle.
Here comes the beat.
That was worse. I can already tell it was worse. Our option was better. Maybe this is not going to be the song. I feel like LP Crossover's like, this is not an easy night at all. Like, I've gotten it down to like 2 and 1 and 3. I can get it. Well, now I'm like getting all messed up. So, yeah, trouble PFC? Okay, that's a little extreme.
That's it. See you next time.
I think that's so weird that that's a song to struggle with. Is the speed mod too fast? It might be. Let's try to do 7.5 with like a hint of sudden plus. Oh, okay. That is how much sudden plus I
Ready,
want.
set, step.
Maybe that. No, well, let me read through it a few times.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall. So you don't even play. Be inspired. Light your fire inside. Search deep within your heart, and you will find your worth. Be your chase clouds in the wind. If you try to combo, then you give the breakthrough. Always to be it's a talk about if you you'll see the dreams to come true. You have a soul, you can do no wrong. Don't be afraid, don't sleep away. This is your time.
That did feel a lot better. The 12 notes I got speed up on, and just have to get through. Other than that, I think it's fine.
Second stage. Show me.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too
You're the
tall.
combo king.
So you don't even play. Be inspired.
If I can get you like the Phoenix Fire, then I think it could be okay. The rest of it. I think this is probably like one of the last nines after MFC
All right,
too.
let's go.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream.
I knew immediately I went too slow.
And it's
I think because the Sun Plus is acting like constant at all times for more accuracy. But yeah. I think I did your world.
That's it. See you next time.
This chart would be so easy for me to MFC. It's a lot harder on A3 because times 8 feels like I'm playing it like almost 7 heartbeats per minute, which is not true. It's just the arrows are so gapped at that point that you have like no reaction time. If I MFC this in single, I'll go play the double and PFC it.
First stage. Show me what you got.
some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too
You can do no
tall.
wrong.
So you don't even play. Be inspired.
Can't wait to hear. Can't wait to see.
Search deep within your heart, and you will find your heart. Be your science in a and if you judge your combos, someday you'll get the breakthrough. But there's nothing else. It's a whole world waiting there. Keep you'll see the dreams through Keep up the perfect combo. Don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. This is your time. You're on fire.
See? That shit was easy. I just had to figure out the right combination of 7 plus and speed, and then just figure out my issues on some of the arrows. The 12th notes are much faster than they look. That's the biggest issue I have with it. And the 16ths are spaced out much more than you probably think in your head. But the way I had that set up on 7.5 and with that smidge of 7 plus, like, that felt like it was like 610-ish reading speed, which it probably is not even close to that, but that's what it feels like when you're getting to the heavier speed mods of like times 6 and higher, times 5 and higher even. Like the arrows are so far apart and they don't even show on screen that you can't really even get set up properly for the next note when you have to hit it. So yeah, playing slower BPM songs can be very, very difficult for that reason. But hey, open your eyes and see this MFC. I got fire in you. Go out there, improve your score on this song. And then give a shout out to the Oki, because he's a baller still. That's MFC number 275. Fun times. And I think we're going to end up playing at double, which will be very interesting. So stay tuned. Look at this MFC folder. There's so much garbage in here. What the? That's still so funny. On 32-bit DDR83 on the off-sync version of the song. And then that on shuffle. Oh wait. Not what I wanted to do! Thank you. Times 7 might be too much. Open your eyes! Open your eyes and see the wiener in you! Oh my god, that's way too fast. How fast was I trying to read this originally? 7.5 times 82? Oh my god, I played that normally at 6:15. Am I out of my fucking mind? With sudden plus. Why didn't anyone stop me? Are y'all insane?
Second stage. Tear it up, y'all.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream at all. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race.
play like early through most of the song, those two paths were 100% a me issue in execution. I don't think I would have had those otherwise if like I actually played it the way that I should have in my head. I got a little sly and thought I could play it a little awkwardly, and that did not pan out well. So yeah, let's try to see if I can adjust it so the slows go away. And hopefully it's gonna be very close to MFC, but 5 is really solid to start off. I'm scared that I might not be able to improve that. So let's go ahead and count it now. SPSC number 3192. This song's actually not that bad. It's just a slow song, and I know that people always forget about the slow song, so it is what it is. My speed mod is 480. I see 800 on others. There's no one that reads 800. That is not like humanly possible. Really, like the upper limit is probably like between 700 and 750. If anyone reads at 800, they have memorized parts of the chart. They're visually trying to see how off their execution is at the judgment zone. Which I had to do that in Paranoia. I'll tell you how fast I read Paranoia. The original Paranoia. 675. And that's blisteringly fast, and it's not possible to react to it. You have to basically memorize the majority of the charts. I forgot to change my offset. Fuck.
Here comes the beat.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall.
I want to play it with my actual proper offset.
That's it. See you next time.
Also, I ate a humongous Chipotle burrito, and I can tell I'm gonna have to poop soon. So we should try to like wrap things up relatively soon. Curse you, Chipotle burritos! The boys never responded to me. They never said anything about my Max 300 score. The boys would not kiss me goodnight. Like, that's official.
Show me what you got.
up being incorrect. So I think there might be an MFC possibility in here. There's a couple places that are just very aggravating to execute a double accurately. So we'll see. I'll run back 1 or 2 more times as soon as I get perfect with the run. But yeah, that's really solid. This song, for the most part, is pretty on sync. So yeah, if you have a Fuki on it, definitely go back and try it again because it's really not that bad. So it's consistent throughout the whole song at the very least. I can tell you that much. So we'll take it. I mean, 3 perfects, that's fucking great for a double chart. Even though it's a 9, that's still really good. It's not an easy 9.
All right, let's go.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And it's
Nope.
Yo, tear it up.
Alright, last try.
Some circumstances and giants you face make you afraid to dream alone. And there's chances you take. You come to the conclusion not to run the race, claiming the mountain is too tall. So you don't leave it.
Since the beginning is so hard to time. It's so gapped. It's so spread out.
That's it. See you next time on the.
Also, I did my push-ups and sit-ups already for today. I did it while my Chipotle burrito was in the microwave because it was actually I bought yesterday. Which probably like a Chipotle burrito is probably not the healthiest thing to eat, but like outside of like that, like I have not been eating like anything super calorie heavy or anything. So it's like if that's my main meal for the day, it's totally okay. What's I gotta say though? Yeah, while that Chipotle burrito was microwaving, I did my push-ups and my sit-ups. Honestly, the sit-ups are becoming already a pain in the ass. I'm gonna probably end up having to cut it in half probably when I start getting close to 50. Because I already had to do 25 today, 25 sit-ups, and that was a struggle. But you know, that's the main thing I have to be burning is like this belly fat, so it's 100% necessary. It's probably gonna also make my neck fucking goated because that's kind of what the sit-ups do. So scrambled eggs are fun before DDR. Not for me because scrambled eggs give me a horrible gas. Don't feed me those. Dancing Dragoness is here. Holy shit. We fucking gaming. Alright, we have to try and get 3 more PFCs today. It's been a good stream so far, though. I've gotten a lot of stuff done I wanted to. I'm kind of scared to see what that 14 looks like. How does it compare to this? It's actually not terrible? Oh, that's good to hear. Every time I see a 14 on double, it's a crapshoot. You have no idea what you're getting into. I guess 3.25. If it's too slow, we'll go 3.5. you're bad with bananas. I'm really good at eating bananas because I love the shape of them. I shouldn't have said that.
First stage. Joey. Combo after combo. Look at all those combos. 100 combos.
Oops.
You're dancing like a pro. You got the step, you got the flow. Keep up the perfect combo. Yo, make some noise. 100 combos. Yo, you're going combo wombo. Keep up the perfect combo. Woo! Yo, 300 combo. You got the crowd on fire. Look at all that bling. You're the combo king. 300 combos.
Just doesn't stop. Mostly playing too fast. I definitely have to adjust my offset a little bit. It felt way different. Debating if I want to speed that up too. One miss, one grade. Not horrible. I'll be largely lurking for reasons to do with work, but fuck, that song is so good. It is. It's just such a shame that it took like 10 years to get onto DDR. Because it was on DDR 2013 or whatever, 2014, 2010. DDR 2010. So it took over 10 years to finally get put on the game. It's so sad because like it was such a good song. A lot of those songs like Double Tornado and stuff like that, they're locked to the game, but like you never saw them, and finally they put them on the game. But hey, I appreciate you sticking around even if you're lurking. Thank you, Dancing Dragoness. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I was mostly going too fast. Might be a bad idea.
Let's go!
take that all day. I will not be able to improve that. That was fucking insane. You never see 14 double SCPs ever. Damn. That is fucking wild. I like put my heart and my soul into that run to make that happen. But boy, am I happy I did, because it really, it turned out really, really solid. Some of the execution of that chart is very difficult. But definitely reading a little bit faster really paid off, obviously. I went from like 30-something perfects down to 8. That's just crazy. Yeah, we're gonna count that as a new PFC and definitely put that one on YouTube. That's PFC number 3,193. Absolutely fucking goated. We take those all day. We take them all day. This song's great, by the way. I can't get over how good it is. Like, why? Why did it take like 15 years to get on the fucking DVR on the arcade version? Why? Crazy. Man, I'm out for blood today or something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? That was the song I was thinking of originally. When I was like, this will take 2 seconds to fucking MFC. Yeah. Well, I got the harder one. I want to play some of these songs so bad, but like, I gotta try to play my ass because they're all 14s. Like, listen to the beat, don't stop the music. Or this. Okay, maybe I'll play that one. That should not be a 13. That should 100% be a fucking 14. That's a very hard double chart. I may have to put it on slight bit of sudden plus. It felt a little too slow, but I cannot put on a higher speed mod. I just won't be able to do it. Because, that's at 3.5, I think. I'll have to do some math here. Oh, that's the end of the round. Damn it. There's like some really quirky,
See you next time on the.
really real quirky parts of that song. The only thing that really separates that song between On the Night of a Still Wind. On the Night of a Still Wind is hard because it doesn't really give you a break. That song, it gives you like a few places to stop and catch your breath. But I still think that You is probably harder than On the Night of a Still Wind. That's 146. Maybe I can react 3.75. It's just there's really wide gaps in it and a few really awkward crossovers.
Let's go!
A pretty good run though. Oh. That's definitely the right speed mod. It's just gonna be tough to execute. I can get it. There's just some really awkward patterning. I got the really wide gap, where like it makes you go like this. It's like, there's no way they really want you to do this. There's no way. Ugh.
Music Sakura! So let's go! Second stage! Ready, set, step!
really fell apart in like the last 100 arrows. But whatever. That chart has some very, very difficult to execute places in it. Like, goddamn. Why is that 13? Why? Bro, that's like... That's a 14 all the way. I hate that. That's not fun. Oh. See, like... If the song wasn't so choppy between the two dance pads, okay, I can see that being a 13. But the issue is, it does some really fucked up stuff. And it requires you to do foot switches, because there's no way, like, if you're gonna do this, and be, like, facing this way, they have to hit a jump, and then, like, a left and a right. There's no way. And that's what this chart makes you do, essentially. So you have to know it's, like, coming up, and that you have to foot switch, or you're not gonna execute that part. It's so insane. So, yeah. That's you on double. PSC number 3,194. Absolutely insane song on double. Great song, but wow, is it hard. So, yeah. It's not 13, I can promise you that. Even some people that share like borderline 14, that's harder than I Still Win, which is a 14. I just played it, so yeah. It's a fucking 14. Don't go in this thing, it's a 13. Alright, we gotta get one more PSC tonight. I got Step Machine last night, so I hope I can be able to get this one.
All right, let's go.
What the fuck?
Dancing?
A 14 my ass, dude. What the fuck?
That's it. See you next time on the.
Like, my jaw dropped. It makes you do some really dumb shit. Holy fuck. Oh, oops, I'm out of the wrong mode. Little Mouse says, hi, Con. Hello. This might be too hard. That should not be a fucking 14. That is a very violent 14. So much whipping between the two dance pads. Who on earth charted this? I was close to the PFC, yes it was, but I was just getting so winded. 20 in the second half. I was not ready for the 12 note section. And that first screen was 100% my bad. I was trying to catch my breath and I just 100% mistimed it. Ugh. I ain't no pussy. Going back in.
Second stage. Show me. You can do it. Make some noise with your combo. You're the combo king. Yes. You want the combo. Oh yeah. We're giving it up for you. You can do no wrong.
That 12 note section is so hard to hit. I know where it's coming up now. So we'll play it one more time. If it doesn't look good, we'll try something easy. Just to wrap things up. Whew. Sure, it's not fucking 14. Oh. Why is there anything that you need to design in DDR World? I think it's fucking great. I love that artwork. I wish that the interface just wasn't as garbage. That's all.
Select level. Final
have to rewatch that. And see, I'm supposed to play a 12-note section. I'm sure I'm not executing it right.
That's it. See you next time on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm sure I can get that. It's just not today. Today's not gonna be the day for that. All right. I have like time for like one more round. I told my friends at 10 o'clock I would be on to play Repo with them. So let me try to find one song that's pretty easy, and we'll wrap things up. But yeah, Uni's design in GDR World is so good. If you look at her hat or her head, it says Dance Dance Revolution Universe. It has the Universe logo. It's pretty great. Yeah, so far on Repo, I'm not super impressed with it. I think it's really okay. But my friends are determined to like have me play it a little bit more because it's like it gets better. I'm like, okay, it better. Everything is just so hard. Mostly going too slow. I think I'll have to adjust my offset a little bit on this song. But not too bad for a first run. Thankfully the chart is extraordinarily similar to the single chart. I wouldn't be surprised if the note count is exactly the same. Because it has the exact same rhythm to it. I don't think there's any extra filler on the single chart. And I don't think there's any less arrows on the double chart. I think it's literally the exact same, believe it or not. So that's great for consistency purposes. But 12 perfects. We'll run it back a couple more times, and then we'll wrap up the stream here. Not a bad start though. We'll take that. I'm very confident I'll be able to beat that score. All right, so I count the PFC now. Alright, let's must have gone too slow. I've been so out of the loop, I'm only now just finding out that Uni got added. Fuck, I need to catch up. Yeah, I haven't been super in the loop with DDR World mostly. People will just post up my Discord and that's how I get the news. Or I'll be retweeted 20 times on Twitter and that's how I see it. I think her in her school dress from X2 looks so iconic as well as her Supernova 2 design. Her Supernova 2 design is definitely the best one so far. Then I would say DDR World. Then I would say the X2 outfit.
Select level. Second stage. Alright, let's go.
Not bad. 7 is going to be a little bit difficult to defeat, but I got most of the perfects kind of all clumped together. There's one at the beginning and kind of one at the very end, but after like the 12 note section, this song picks up a little bit. That's where I get a majority of my perfects, so I gotta just pay a little bit more attention in that section. And I think I could probably get down to 5 or below, but just to be on the safe side, because I've gone totally in the opposite direction before, we're going to count that PFC right now. PFC number 3,195. I think in an alternate universe I might be able to MFC this, but yeah, I can't tell if it's just like I'm getting so exhausted at this point, or if the track's just a little bit too quirky and difficult to time. I don't know, but we're right back one more time to see how close we can get. of 5. I definitely made 2 really goofy mistakes, and the other 3 were just poor timing with some of the execution. Like I said, some of this chart is just kind of quirky after the 12-note section, so it can be a little bit difficult to time just because of the awkward pad transitions and just how the chart flows on double. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with that score. 5 perfects. Song's relatively on sync. I haven't seen it on single actually pretty recently, so if you want to see that, go look at some of my older videos. It should only be like, I don't know, like 10 videos back or something like that. So definitely worth a watch. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. This is PFC number 3195, by the way.
That's it. See you next time on the...
Oh, all right. I need to sit down. My legs are so fucked up. Thanks, Windows. Do you really have to notify me about Windows Defender, even though like I don't fucking use this computer for anything but streaming? I'm not like downloading like Giga Hentai or something crazy like that you would need to defend me. Oh boy, alright. Ugh. Yeah, I still have like shit in my throat, but that did not stop me from getting some fucking good shit tonight. I got fucking Max 300 Super Max Me Mix on Challenge PFC finally. I got, what was the MFC I got? Oh, Open Your Eyes MFC'd, and then I got 4 double AAAs, and 2 of them were actually pretty difficult. So yeah, we'll fucking take that all day. If you missed that, by the way, after I'm done with the stream and I get back to my room, I'll publish the stream on Twitch so you can go back and watch the VOD of it. It was I did a donation set from Alyssa Saisei, and that person made me play Max 300 Super Max Me Mix on Challenge, and I did pretty good on it. I'm just like, oh, I got the part that I normally fuck up. Let me run it back, and then I ran it back and I PFC'd it. So I finally got that out of the way. So it should be like within like the first 45 minutes of the stream, I think. So if you want to watch that, that's where I would jump to essentially. But yeah, overall, absolutely no complaints with how today went. It definitely went way better than I had anticipated. So give me 2 seconds here. I'm gonna make sure the monetization is on for this stream, so I don't forget later. And we're gonna go to Twitch and see if I can raid somebody. I've been having pretty bad luck finding like new people to raid, unfortunately. So like I want to raid somebody that's playing a game that like I want people to watch, like Stranova. I want more people to play Stranova. So let's see. This person, I think, is doing a donation or a charity stream. I think, yeah. So I'll give her the raid. Honestly, she's playing Valorant, but yeah, can't fault her for doing something great. So let me raid her. Let's go back to my channel and set up the raid here. Yeah, so go support Nagisachi. She's raising money for a good cause right now, playing Valorant. So even if you don't like Valorant, maybe send some money their way, support the cause. But yeah, let me go ahead and put that raid through. All right. Anyways, if you're new here, I'm Oh My God Khan. I mostly stream Dance Dance Revolution, but I also play other music games from time to time, and I'll also probably end up streaming more Stranova, Valorant, maybe Repo, or Schedule 1 in the future. I have not played Schedule 1 yet, but I have played Repo. I had to kind of warm up a little bit more to it and understand it to see if it's worth streaming or even continuing to play at this point. Because right now, not super impressed. But I'm playing more tonight, so we'll see how that goes. You can follow me on my social media platforms. Go twitch.tv/OMG_KON. That'll bring you to my Twitch page. Below the video player, you can get a link to my YouTube and my TikTok, as well as my Twitter and my Discord. My Twitter, I do a lot of retweeting of Bamani artwork and our music game artwork, so if you're interested in that, definitely a cool place to check out and follow me on. And then if you go on my Discord, I post not safe for work artist stuff in the Not Safe for Work channel, of course. But we also talk about Dance Dance Revolution, happenings in my life, and then when I go to Japan, I'll be posting a bunch of pictures and stuff that's kind of going on with me during my trip on the Discord. So, but besides that, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, as always. So, see you then.